YouTube went down and Twitter went crazy. Tell everybody what's up.
YouTube went down and Twitter went crazy. So the popular streaming platform, as you guys know, is YouTube, had a global outage this past week, and still, we don't know the issue. It's still unknown as to why it went down. But users across the globe reported that they had playback issues and they received error messages and things like that. So as soon as that happened, users went to Twitter to post funny reactions and memes and posts in regard to YouTube going down. If Neo, you can show them as I talk a little bit.
Yeah, we had there was a few.
So it's confirmed that at least 90% of users or viewers were unable to watch videos. I was one of those people. And this type of outage hasn't happened since 2020, where Google, actually all Google services were down for over an hour. So this happened again, and it was for a little bit longer. My question to the panel is, what would happen if the internet shut down? What are your thoughts on this outage?
So as far as the internet shutting down, that would devastate us for sure. So, it almost feels like some days the internet is shut down on us because but no, it's yeah, I can't imagine the internet shutting down at this point. I mean, it would be pretty. It's almost like electricity.
Catastrophic, almost. Yeah.
We're so dependent
Huge.
on it at this point. Especially if it's shut down permanently, that would take us way back to some days that we probably haven't even experienced in a very long time, and we really are extremely dependent. Shoot, I wouldn't have a job if the internet went down. So,
Yeah.
That's okay. I still might have a job. There are some.
I'd still have a job.
Rob's like,
yeah. If electricity went away, I wouldn't have a job. But but we are becoming. I mean, there's going to become a point in time where we are so dependent on the internet that it would be like electricity, where we just would not be able to do anything. We would pretty much go back to what would seem like dark ages. So,
wow.
Yeah. Yes, and we're getting close to there. We're getting close to that type of dependency. So, your thoughts, Rob?
Well, I mean, why it went down? Technology is people just imagine technology works. I'll put it up in the cloud. Well, that's a server farm. The cloud isn't just something ethereal that you throw it out. That's a server farm that somebody has to manage. That's on a network that someone has to manage. And shit breaks. Not all updates work the way that they're supposed to. So yeah, and I'm with Neo. If the internet went away at this point in time, it would be very chaotic because we would have to readjust to a period to about maybe 40 years ago. We'd be going back to the 80s essentially, because you'd be doing phone-in catalog ordering. Newspapers would be so very happy if the internet went away. Libraries.
We don't even have landlines anymore. The U.S. has been eliminating landlines.
That's a good
We
thing.
would need to go get our DVD players and tape recorders.
I'm Gianni VHS, girl. VHS. Not
VHS. Sorry.
Yeah, we wouldn't even be able to talk to one another because, like I said, landlines are gone. So they're all done through Wi-Fi and stuff and internet. So
that's so
our cell phone
I didn't
to a
realize
mobile.
how connected.
Yeah. It would just be chaotic because I can recall an incident where we had a power outage a few years ago, and my son was at the house, and he was just like, "Are we going to lose our internet? I need a charge on my phone. Like I'm down to 10%." And FOMO is a real thing. Yeah. So until people processed their FOMO and got to the next step of how are we going to get through this? A lot of people would lose their minds. All the Twittards and the Insta crazies. If you've built your life around a social media platform, an ethereal and unreal platform, if it went away, then you're only left with you. So what substance do you have to fulfill you?
That's true, Rob.
Lizzie, you got a few seconds here.
I mean, I think it's the same thing if we ask the question, what if the telecom network went down and we weren't able to make phone calls? You know, I think people, get sensitive to it because they haven't yet bought into or the idea of internet, of Wi-Fi, of everything being online. But let me tell
Yeah.
you, I conducted my entire, teaching semester in the spring over the past year over the internet. And when I had Wi-Fi issues or when my students had Wi-Fi issues, they couldn't connect with me. Last week, mid-job interview, my Wi-Fi went down.
Mm.
I was on a job
Oh no.
interview with 4 other people. My Wi-Fi went down. My initial panic lasted maybe 15 seconds. And then I was like, okay, you know how to fix this. So it wasn't coming back on my computer. So I had to log on through my phone, thankfully, where I have not only Wi-Fi but cellular data, and so I was able to
Yeah.
pick back up on that. But it's not just affecting people who want to do YouTube or want to do Twitter or TikTok or something
Yeah.
like that. It's a part of our livelihood at this point. So it's
Yeah, it is.
understandable if we freak out a little bit. Because I was just like,
That's true.
okay, he asked me a question and he thinks now I'm shutting down because I don't know how to answer the question. I was so nervous. And like, oh,
Oh
I
wow.
can see that. I can see somebody thinking that.
Yeah.
it was crazy, but thankfully, I was able to log back on my phone. Now, if all networks had gone out, that would have actually been in my favor because his network would have gone out too.
That's
True.
true.
So there wouldn't have been any judgment. But I think people need to start to open their minds and catch up with technology
Yeah.
a little bit, you know?
All right. So Jose says it's okay. I have tons of books if the internet goes down. And Jacqueline
Oh
Roberts says
bro.
it would be catastrophic for our jobs. Legal profession relies on the internet for research as well as remote hearings and depositions.
Mm.
So I can
Oh
see it definitely
wow.
being catastrophic. All right, that is it for Hot Topics. Oh, was that Truth, Lies, or Shenanigans? That's probably truth, actually.
Yeah, it's the truth.
We might be able to
That's
go
true.
back to hot topics. I think we might be able to go to the name hot topics. Like it's a little weird
Yeah, it is a
not
little
having
It
an
feels different.
weird.
Yeah.
Hot Topics.
Yeah, it
All right.
does. It does.
All right, so let's get to our game show.